What is going on, guys? We got a big one tonight. A big one. 120 packs of ripping, baby. Let's go. Hyped about it. I always have liked Elite. I always have. I remember back in the Pack Plus program days, people would like hate on Elite, and I would always be like, listen, there are a lot of chip shots, and the auctions were better, and maybe even card values were better back then. But I don't know. The pen pals have always had a little special place in my heart. Back when I was just dabbling in the hobby, when I would go to Indie Card Exchange, when I would drive an hour to Indie Card Exchange with $30 to spare, $30 to dig into the hobby, I was buying packs of Elite. And I loved it. I loved it. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Josh? Let's see. Sweet. All right, it looks like we still have 2 spots left in the break. We're gonna run this filler first here in a second. It's interesting. I got 3 people messaging me. It says just 1 person's in here. The main is not filled yet. The filler has filled. We're gonna run that first. There's 2 spots left in the main. 2 spots left in the main. All right. There we go. Dude, nice. What's up, Eric? Glad you are here. All right, let's see. Josh, you got it, brother. You got it. Hey, you're in Break Club, so you can take your normal 10% off on those, dude. So that would make it 180. Appreciate it, man. So we are full. All right, let's do this filler. Let's do this filler. There's 1, 2, and 3. Josh and Lynn. There you go. All right, so let's come over here to the filler. All right, so let's see. Josh, I always do the last 2 spots. So Josh wagers and Josh wagers. He bought the last 2 main spots. Okay, so then filler spot 1 was Josh wagers as well. Yep. And then Lynn Lehman. There you go, brother. Yep. All right, didn't screw that up. Okay, cool. All right, and then I'm going to randomize this 3 times. There's 1, 2, and 3. Tony's at the top. I just realized I forgot to set the spreadsheet up, so I'm going to let you see the order of these first. Nice and slow like. Let you see that order again so you can check me. I'm going to move my laptop off of the screen here because I have no idea what's all on that tab. I keep all my businesses on one spreadsheet, and so you never know what's going to pop up there. I am a big fan of Google Sheets. We were in one of our team meetings yesterday, and we were coming up with some different... Is anybody else having problems? I haven't seen any problems on my end yet. Up and down? Or in and out, you said? But yeah, I was in a team meeting yesterday, and they were like, we need a spreadsheet for this data point we're trying to find. I was like, I got you. I got you. I'm the spreadsheet guy. All right. There we go. So let's get this pulled up nice and bigger. All right, sweet. That's a great question. I feel like I looked 2 days ago, and it was still in research and ID, but it's not a lot. I think there's only like 4 cards on there. I don't think they're all yours either. I can look later. All right. Ooh, too big. There we go. All right, Tony, you got the Cardinals. Brandon, you got the Falcons. Let's see here. Don P got the Bears. The Browns, good spot to be in, David. Let's see, who else? Travis Hunter, Daisy. Huh? I don't know why it says whole. Your name always does weird stuff when I copy and paste it over, like autocorrects and stuff. Let's see. Lynn, you got the Raiders, the free spot, the Chargers. I almost forgot about the free spot. What are we doing? What is this, my first break? Somebody's getting the Chargers for free. Omarion Hampton for free. It's going to be, boom, Patrick. Chargers for free. There we go. There we go. Is that who you got, Daisy? I haven't even gone all the way through. I know you got the Jaguars. Sure did. Name spelled correctly on that one. There we go. There we go. Brian Campbell with the Seahawks, not bad. Brian Campbell with the Steelers. Good couple of teams there. 2 rookie quarterbacks to get after. Chris Goad with the Super Bowl champs. Don P. So, Jackson Dart is not in this product, but you can still get numbered cards of him. Let's see. Not bad with the Saints at all, Eric. All right. All right. True. All right. That's fun stuff. All right. Good luck, guys. Good luck. I'm excited about this. Let's get ripping. Let's get after it here. Box number 1. Elite. It was a half case. It was a big one. I was like, man, should I break it into 2 3-box breaks? How should I do this? But I always try to keep Break Club at about $500 a month. And so we had actually been kind of cheaper since they had moved National Treasures. It had been kind of a cheaper month, and so it kind of fit. I think when I did it, the expected cost was going to be around $511. That only factors a couple skunk bonuses. I haven't looked at what actually, I keep track of like what actually everybody pays. I try to keep it around 500. I think 511 was about the worst it would be on the month. Xavier Watts out of 99, $9.99 for the Falcons. Truman submitted his first code of these the other night, and he was amped about it. He's been, what if, Dad? What if? I love it. I love it. It's very anticlimactic, though. Like, once you submit it, there's, like, nothing there to... It's not like, hey, sorry, not this time. It's just incomplete. On deck, numbered out of $7.99, Josh Allen there. These will do really well in our auctions, whoever has the Bills. We got a guy that buys a lot of Josh Allen stuff. Let's see, Michael Grandy, if that ever becomes... Oh, you're a Bills fan. What am I doing? Why did he even bring that up? Why did he even say those words? Forgive me, Michael. I'm excited for you guys. You got your PC team. That's not going in our auctions. That's going in the PC. Good stuff. All right, here we go. How about out of 99, Kyron Williams Field Vision? For the sake of time, I'm probably only going to... I mean, I guess I always only top loader hits. And then maybe like real short print stuff. Jalen Walker. Case hit action? In the past, that's been a case hit. That would be sick. I believe that's a case hit right there. Razzle dazzle. There you go. Good start there, Brandon. First box, case hit. Another Jalen Walker. Falcons cards getting all love so much. Does it say the parallel on the back? I don't see anywhere where it says razzle dazzle. Oh, nice. Ashton Janty out of 199. Very nice. Chip shot for Lynn. There you go. Hit the filler. Got the Raiders. Derrick Henry out of 799. 21.72 miles per hour. That's moving. And that's a very large man to be moving like that. Oh, how about that? How about we just show it off right at the gate? Right out of the gate. Who's my New York Giants? Don P. Don Plachoki. How about a Cam Scatabo auto? Let's go. Auto number 1. We got a case hit in the first box. Then we're hitting a Cam Scatabo auto. My mind went to quarterback and Jackson Dart, and I was bummed that he's not going to have autos in this. Cam Scatabo. People are big on him. People think he's going to make it translate to the league. I'm rooting for him. Cam Scatabo. There you go, Don. How about that? So fun to watch in college. Absolute menace. A menace running the ball. I like that we have a numbered card every single pack. I spoke too soon. Oh, nope, yeah, it is numbered. Out of 799. There you go. Jetta with the high life. That's a chip shot, man. All right, we have a not rookie, Jared Verse. This is out of 99. For the Rammers. So looking for our pen pal. Michael Williams from Georgia. Georgia. For the 49ers. Oh, did we have a pack without a numbered card? I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it. What have I done? All right. Wesley Walls is making his way in here. There's another pack without a numbered card, so apparently I'm just a crazy person. Tidal Waves out of 799. Charles Haley, 5-time Super Bowl champion. One with Montana. He won them. I should have said won them with Montana and Steve Young, I believe. Gotcha. Dylan Gabriel out of 999. Little QB rookie. You know, it's been a weird situation, but let's not forget, my man Kirk Cousins came out of a similar situation. RG3 was drafted early, which I guess he was drafted before Shadur Sanders. Shamar Stewart from the Bengals out of 99. Got a relic here. Out of 799, Rod Woodson for the Raiders. Oh, I got to quit pulling that thing off at the first. Pen Pals. Ty Felton. the Vikings. Very intrigued about how the Vikings do this year. Very, very much. Jonathan Taylor out of 199. Yeah, that's nice. It's interesting to see that he's not in the autograph, but most of them have been in the singles. All right, we got blue out of 99 aspirations for Jalen Royals. All right. Box number 2. All right, I'm not going to spoil it by pulling that off first. Arante Ursary. Ursary? I tried. Jalen Miller out of 799. Elitist. Alabama. Who is it you're talking about? Oh, nice. Ursary. Tyler Warren for the Colts here. Brett out of 199. There you go. Puka out of 799. The High Life. It's a cool looking card for sure. Hey, there you go, Don. Jackson Dart, team color match out of 94. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Don, that looks pretty dang good, brother. Man, I don't see a thing wrong with it. Maybe an indentation on the back. This corner. That corner will get you. Sweet card, though. Team color match. Absolutely cool. Jackson Dart. The Giants so far. Coming in hot. Out of 799. Jaden Daniels. I would rather this be numbered out of 799 than not numbered, personally. I would. It means something to me that it's numbered. Like in the past, those elite decks have not been numbered. All right. How about Jaden Daniels out of 799? That's the S from Spellbound. Back-to-back Jaden Daniels numbered cards. Okay. Here's going to be a numbered Cam Ward rookie. Let's see how good it gets here. Out of 199. Orange Miami kind of looks cool. Daisy, you want that in the PC, brother? That's sweet looking. Yeah, probably right. Send it to get graded? Okay. Caden Prather. I'll take a look at it. Come on now. David, what's up, man? Let's see. Which teams did you have? I feel like you had something good. Not crazy, but good. David, you have the Lions and the Browns. You got a numbered. Here's an auto. You had a numbered Dylan Gabriel. Out of 499, Jay Higgins for the Ravens. Yeah, so far the best card has been the Cam Scatabo auto. And we've got a team color match out of 94. Red Jackson Dart. Giants taking control so far. But yeah, that Dylan Gabriel guy's not bad. So yeah, you have the Browns and the Lions, David. Out of 199, Saquon Barkley Spellbound. Jake Browningstool out of 999. Still hunting for Pen Pal number 2. Oh, we got another auto. So Pen Pal number 2 not coming in this box, I guess. This is DJ Giddens for the Colts out of 249. So every box must not be guaranteed a Pen Pal. Colts on the board with the hits from Kansas State. Got a numbered Myles Garrett. Oh, it's green. 9 of 95. Myles Garrett. I feel like I just heard something upstairs. That was weird. Can't tell who this is. It's a Titan. It's blue. It's out of 99. I don't know his name. Way better football than me, though. Message the wife. I keep hearing some stuff upstairs. Yeah, I agree. Those little chip shots, man, they add up. Bo Nix out of 799. Is this a third auto? It is Jahad Campbell for the Eagles. Auto number 3 for this box. Yep. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to be right back. I keep hearing something upstairs. Probably just my kids, but I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Jeez. It's my dog dragging stuff across the living room. I had no idea that he could do that, but there it was. All right, so everything's all good. Sorry about that, guys. Stressed me out. Gold? How about that? The Raiders. Out of 10, Bo Jackson. Come on. Out of 10, Bo Jackson. How about that? That's awesome. So we don't have a relic, and this one feels thick. Looks like we got one. So we got 3 autos. We got an extra auto there. Ain't complaining about that one bit. This is out of 799, Cooper DeJean. Brandon, your Cooper DeJean from last week's got a whole bunch of watchers on it, I feel like. I don't remember. I want to say a whole bunch. I don't know how much it had, but it's got some traction on there for sure. All right. DJ Moore out of 799, High Life. Green again. Walter Nolan out of 97 for the Cardinals. Saquon spellbound here. It's blue out of 75. Nice. Looks sharp there. Caleb Johnson, I like him a lot from Iowa. Let's see what color we get. All right, out of 9.99. Black out of 25, Devin Neal. It's a pretty short print there. I like that. 9 of 25. The Saints. Abdul Carter numbered here out of 7.99 for the Giants. Think about it. As far as I thought he was the best player in the draft. And then they got Jackson Dart. I mean, we'll see. You know, they got Cam Scatabo. Card wise, they did pretty good. All right, here we go. Oh, not an auto. Brian Thomas Jr. out of 7.99. The Elite. Keep waiting to see one of these short numbered. Out of 75, that'll do it. I'm loving the blue. I know it's not a team color match or nothing, but it's just a deep blue. I like it. It'll look great with Colts cards. No chance. Don. Future Elite out of 99. Another Cam Scatabo auto. Two different kinds. This one says Future Elite. The Giants. Don doing well. Matthew Stafford looks good with that blue. That's out of 99 aspirations right there. Matthew Stafford, I like that. Yeah, you know, I always think it's difficult and interesting to see which running backs actually translate to the NFL. It is proven over the years to just be such a different game for them. Nice little numbered rookie running back right there. Looks good. I mean, I think if you look historically at the best running backs in college, it doesn't translate, right? Like Derrick Henry would be an exception, but like a lot of the running backs that we see that are really killing it. I mean, Saquon's an exception. He was great when he was in college. I mean, I think there's a lot of serviceable running backs that were good in college. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think greatness in college necessarily translates for that many running backs. So we'll have to see. I think a lot of it's about fit. Keyshawn Bout. Pen Pals. Look at that auto. That is a small little auto there. Keyshawn Bout. For the Patriots. All right, let's see. That's what I thought, Brandon. I was literally thinking, I thought he was a rookie last year. And you know what? That's a vertical pen pal. This is this year's pen pal. Sure enough, that says 2023. This is from 2 years ago. This says 2023 on it. What is happening right now? As soon as I pulled that, I thought, you know what? I thought he's been in the league. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else. But you're absolutely right. That card was from 2023. What the heck, Panini? It says 2023. I don't know if all the pen pals from last year said 2023 as in they were made in 2023, but it definitely says right here, it says 2023 Panini Donruss Elite. Not to mention that guy barely even played. Can you imagine if you would have just bought this box? Okay, here's Curtis Rourke from IU's for the 49ers. I liked him at IU. I thought he was a good player. Thought he handled things really well when they played Ohio State, even when they got smoked. I mean, the offensive line was at IU was just in no way prepared for what he was going to see from the Ohio State defense. I know he had some turnovers, but I actually thought watching the game that he handled it as good as he could have. I mean, you know, I remember when I was in college, I played at Taylor University, small NAI school, and we played against a Division I team, Southern Illinois. And I mean, position for position, they were just drastically better than us. But when we watched film later, you were still able to see, you know, like who did their jobs. And I mean, at that point, when everybody you play against is better than you, every position, it's just like do your job the best of your abilities, and we'll figure it out. And so it was rough. It was a rough night for all of us. But you know, going back and looking at the tape, there's still a lot of guys that would grade well, even if they got beat. They were in the right place. They were doing the right thing. They were going as hard as they could. There was no plays taken off. Just guys were better. And I kind of felt like when I watched him against Ohio State last year, I remember thinking, like, hey, you know what? I mean, it's not like he's failing the test. He's playing a way better team. These packs are sealed very tightly. Dave Craig got a 199. I kind of thought that maybe we'd have another auto here that would make up for that crap. Keyshawn Bout 2023. What are we doing? Well, did that box have an extra auto, though? I think so. We're 3 boxes in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 autos. We're supposed to have 6. So, hey, maybe we didn't get robbed. We got 2 extra autos so far. Yeah, it was Phil Simms, sorry. Another Giants hit. That's 3 hits for the Giants tonight. You're due, Don. I don't know what those cams do, but I imagine it ain't bad. Throttle. 22.15 BTJ out of $7.99. Mason Graham, stud from Michigan out of $7.99. We're going to do the same thing for the score break. Anybody that doesn't want your base, please just let me know. Just shoot me a message. If you tell me now, I'll forget by the time I do it. So whenever you get a chance, just shoot me a message if you do not want the base. There are no base rookies. So like everything over here is just vet base. All the rookies have are numbered. BTJ again, number $7.99. Saquon again. That's a third Saquon spellbound we've seen. Ooh. We've got green Mason Graham. Just had him a second ago. From Michigan. Come on now. Be low numbered. 199. There you go. Another Browns chip shot here. See if he can stay out of trouble. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Jalen Milroe. Brian Campbell. How about that, man? Dude, he was a beast in that game. I remember. I mean, every time I watched him, he was just a beast. His highlights, like he just runs. It looks like he literally runs mad. Like he runs like he's angry. He's just a force. Jalen Milroe, how about it? QB auto. Competing with Sam Darnold. Let's see what happens. Looks sweet. The Elitist cards look sweet. That's out of $7.99. A.J. Brown. Field Vision. That's out of $7.99. Michael Penix Jr. Cool looking card. This is Xavier Restrepo. Kim loves this guy. Let's see. Nick Nash. Denzel Burke. Number 499 from the Ohio State. Auto looks great for the Cardinals. Yeah. He talked about how I can't remember if it was, I heard Cam Ward talking about it or somebody from the Titans front office, that as soon as it was pretty confident that the Titans were taking Cam Ward, he was like, you got to get my guy. And I've heard he's done really good at camp. Come on now. Let's get a team color match for Michael Grandy. We're going to go orange out of 199. Orange for the Chiefs he's going to beat this year in the playoffs. I'm just loving that they're all numbered. I'm loving that there's no base rookies, which I think they've done that in the past. But I'm loving that all the inserts are numbered. Gunnar Helm. Texas man in Tennessee. Kellen Winslow. Trevor Lawrence out of 84. I feel like Calvin Ridley is underrated. We'll see how he does this year. But some of the stuff I saw him doing, like running routes, just like the off-season stuff, like in the last 2 years, it's like, geez, man. All right. 2 boxes left. Let's see what we can do. I agree. I mean, they paid him last year. They paid Trevor Lawrence last year and had high expectations, and he absolutely did not deliver. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is the real deal. I think the running back situation is questionable at best, but also I think it's kind of his fault. I mean, not necessarily his fault, but like they went and got ETN because what he had with ETN in college was so special. And injuries have played a factor, but I haven't seen anything special on those two yet. Out of $7.99, Derrick Henry. And if I'm being honest, I'm not so sure that the coaching hire from the Buccaneers is something I'm super excited about. We'll have to see. I always loved the Buccaneers offense the last 2 years, but I always felt like that was a lot of Baker being Baker. This is a make or break year for that guy too. Out of $199. From doing all of my quarterback evaluation stuff that I did before the 2021 NFL Draft, Trevor Lawrence was, in my opinion, not overhyped as a prospect. I mean, everything that he had, his resume, the skills that he had, displayed in college, every single thing was pointing that he was an Andrew Luck type prospect. The Jaguars are a terrible organization, always have been. This year, they absolutely. I think that by the time we get to the end of this year, I'm saying there's a 0% chance. You've heard me say it before. There's a 0% chance in my mind that Travis Hunter can effectively play both ways. A 0% chance. And when that gets exposed, they're going to look very bad. That draft pick is going to look very stupid. How about Caleb Johnson, blue pen pals for Brian Campbell? How about that? How about that? As a Colts fan, I'm really hoping that it is a flop, but for Trevor Lawrence's sake, I would like to see them have some success. But, the Jags have always been in that situation, right? Like, Gardner Minshew came out, showed a lot of promise, and then they were terrible. Nick Foles got hurt. I mean, there just hasn't been. I mean, what, Blake Bortles? Was Blake Bortles the last, semi-successful quarterback for the Jaguars? And that's when they had an absolutely unbelievable defense. Cameron Williams. Travis Hunter was a baller in college, no doubt about it. NFL is a completely different world. Dude, the Colts have been a dumpster fire too, no doubt about it. It's been frustrating to watch. I haven't agreed with pretty much any of their moves. Amika, I heard he's doing fantastic in Tampa Bay. Baker loves this guy. All right, Mason. Yeah, that was a fair Heisman championship. That was a fair Heisman trophy. That was ridiculous. I could not believe that happened. Ashton Chancey is one of the best running backs we've ever seen. And they're going to give it. They just literally gave it to Travis Hunter because of the hype. That's crazy. I mean, what Travis Hunter did in college was crazy. Playing both ways like that is crazy. Ridiculous to not give it to Ashton Chancey. Here we go. Tyler Warren for the Colts. How about that? Putting Ashton Chancey in the SEC and putting Travis Hunter in the SEC would look very, very different. Ashton Chancey probably would have been fine. Travis Hunter would have done, he would have had to pick one side and bulk up. Jahmyr Gibbs. 22.03, real fast. Will Anderson out of 99. No chance he played both ways in the SEC. 0% chance. He did it against Oregon. He did it against a whole bunch of teams. Saquon relic out of 799. Chip shot. I'm with you, Daisy. I don't like it either, but they're the best. Christian McCaffrey out of 799. Yeah, where you at, Travis Hunter? Come defend yourself. We got a pen pals. Tez Johnson, another Buccaneer in the conversation. I agree, Daisy. I agree, Brandon. Which, you know, like, again, it didn't have to be that way. USC and Oregon were like the ground line for something being better. out in the... Oh, here we go. What? Wait a minute. I don't even know about this. The player will be determined during the 2025 NFL season and will ship shortly after. You can redeem your card. What the heck? What is this? Has anybody seen this before? Mystery Rookies Redemption. Mystery Rookie 3. Like, is this an NIL card? No, 2025 rookie class. What the heck? Interesting. Why would they do that? I wonder if they're doing that because they're not getting redemptions in. And so instead of doing a redemption of a player, they're just doing that to cover their bases. So that they don't say, oh, here's a auto for XYZ, then that guy never signs. Ooh, is this a two-sided card? Ahmad Rashad. This is out of 99. Ahmad Rashad and Chris Carter. Were those other threads like this too? Nope. Nope. Vikings here with a duel. Chris Carter and Ahmad Rashad. Huh. So, Daisy, you're saying this is a case hit? Huh. Interesting.